The outstanding for the chairwoman of Watford Borough Council.
Please be seated. Thank you. The first order of business is the election of chairman of Watford Borough Council for 25-26. I call upon Councillor Bell to nominate.
I nominate and proud to nominate Councillor Favour Isabed to be the chair of Watford Council, and I'm proud, in fact, to nominate Favour to be chair of Watford Council for the coming municipal year 2025-26. Favour's story of her working life and overcoming personal struggles before and since from Nigeria to the United Kingdom is an exemplar to all councillors and shows her ideally suited to become the first citizen of Watford Council. Favour made history in 2015 as Watford Borough Council's first African elected councillor, and she's set to become the first African to become the chair and civic mayor tonight. Favour is a passionate campaigner for equality and fairness. Over a decade of experience working as a service lead in NHS, supporting children and families in child, adolescent mental health services counts. Favour's professional journey began in Africa, where she held prominent positions as the head of media for the largest telecommunication across 3 countries. Her academic pursuit started in Nigeria, where she studied in institutions such as the University of Jos, Lagos State University, and Nigerian Institute of Journalism. After migrating to the UK in 2009 through the Harvard School Work Permit, Favour furthered her education at King's College London, Royal Holloway University, Grinnell University, University of Hertfordshire, and Middlesex University. She is a registered social worker, a cognitive behaviour therapist, and a social work practice educator. Her personal experience of overcoming personal challenges fueled her passion for addressing the needs of the less privileged. As a school governor in Watford, she witnessed the deprivation of struggling families. Favour was determined to change this narrative. As a result, Favour quickly became an advocate for other parents and a role model in the community. She's deeply involved in her local community through various volunteer organisations, including Watford African Caribbean Association, the One Vision Project, and Save the Woman charity, through which she supports African Caribbean families with parental training. Favour is the patron of Nigerians in Watford. As Deputy Group Leader of the Labour Group, she continues to be a valued voice in ensuring that council policies reflect the diverse communities we serve. Council Favour Esabet has chaired a cross-party task group focused on the impact of COVID-19 on the BAME community in Watford. Additionally, she has proposed landmark motions regarding tighter regulations on marketing vaping products to children and young people in Watford, as well as measures addressing violence against women and girls. She is a graduate of NHS Leadership Academy, the Choke Cox Women in Leadership Programme, the Fabian Women Network Leadership Programme, and NHS Leadership Academy. Favour's leadership skills span across professional, political, and community spheres. In addition to her professional and community achievements, Councillor Esabet is a committed Christian and a dedicated mum and foster carer. She has received awards for her contributions, including the 2023 Leadership and Community Service Award in Watford and the Pinnacle Award for Care Looked After Children for 3 consecutive years. Favour is currently on the final shortlist for Grinnell University Alumni of the Year Award 2025. She recently, of course, as you see today, authored her book, The First Citizen, a captivating story of struggle, resilience and triumph of a typical African in the UK, which will be launched on Saturday. I give you Favour.
Thank you, Councillor Bell. Councillor Patterson, I'd like to take second, please.
Thank you, Chairwoman. Thank you, Nigel, for your proposal speech. It's always wonderful to learn so much more about our colleagues during these occasions. and particularly tonight about the incredible Favour. I consider Favour to be both a friend and a colleague on the council. Since first meeting Favour following my election, she's been a consistent, positive influence and supportive colleague. We belong to different parties, but we have the same values and care about the same issues, which we've had the pleasure of working on together over the past 6 years. Favour and I both work in health and social care and have similar interests. And if I'm Favour, I'll share a very personal anecdote. And apologies in advance. Favour and I kind of meet, very, very regularly, almost weekly, at about 6 a.m. in the gym at Woodside Leisure Centre. Both of us acknowledge we are there, we nod and quietly say hi, but it's super early, there's no hair or makeup done, and whilst we know it's good for us, I'm not sure either of us really want to be there so early in the morning. But we are, and it's good for us. It's good for us, right? Yeah. But what I will say is you've heard about this incredibly strong, resilient, professional woman, ably described by Councillor Bell. But I can also attest, Favour is not only mentally strong, but physically strong as well. She puts me to shame in the gym, and I admit that your determination for physical fitness makes me even more involved in Favour. Our first real work together in the council was in a task group that Favour chaired around its response to the impact of the pandemic on ethnic minority groups in Watford. We worked brilliantly together. Favour's passion, dedication and commitment to supporting those within our community with both their physical and mental well-being was clear. Her qualifications, skills and experience in this field made her the perfect person to lead this work. And I was very proud to support her to deliver a brilliant report and recommendations that have really changed lives in our communities. I think it's your commitment, Favour, to community, to care, to mental health and well-being, and for being so compassionate, kind and supportive is why it's such a privilege for me to be making this speech today. Favour, from the whole Liberal Democrat group, congratulations. You'll be a fantastic chair. You're an asset to the Labour group and an asset to this council, and we all look forward to working with you and supporting your fabulous charities throughout the civic year. And I can't personally wait to read your book. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Councillor Patterson. Are there any other nominations? Can I ask Council to vote on the nomination, please? That's carried. I now announce that Councillor Favour Ikedi is elected as the chairwoman of Watford Borough Council 25-26.
We now come to the ceremonial part of the evening. The new chairman will receive the robe and chain of office.
It's just there. But come on. Come on. So it's there, but also I don't know. This can see it on there. But it's not online. It's not online. See, this is what's showing online. Okay. I don't know what's it if I can know it. It is recording. And you can hear us.
I will now call upon Councillor Favour as a pledge to make the declaration of acceptance of office and the oath of allegiance.
I, Favour, as you said, having been elected to the office of Chairman of Watford Borough Council, hereby declare that I take this office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfill the duties of it according to the best of my judgments and ability.
close this down and open it up again. Stop camera. Start screen share. I don't know.
No, that's screen sharing.
Yeah,
It's this
I've
one.
never used it.
It's in the room.
I would close the software when we open it.
No, we can't because we're running. We can't close it. We're in the middle of a meeting.
Chairman, I'd be honoured to counter you the risk of.
I know, I can't do much about it.
Involved with the authority
Stop
vested
camera.
in
I'll stop it and start it again. See what
and the
happens.
moral dignity.
Sorry.
It's hearing what we're saying. That's all it is.
I, Favour Ezeked, solemnly promise and declare that I will be faithful and bear due allegiance to our most sovereign, royal sovereign, Lord King Charles III, his heirs and successors, according to the law. I'm truly honored and humbled today to step into the role of chairman of Watford Borough Council for 25-26
This
term.
software, so I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I would like to express my deepest appreciation to everyone for making out the time to honor me today at this epic event. I'm excited that 10 members of the Ezeked family traveled world round to come to support me today. Please join me in welcoming them. Please join me in welcoming the head of my family, Dr. Watford Ezeked, and his wife, who traveled from the United States of America. And Lucy Ezeked of former, my sister, who traveled from the US. Welcome my elder brother, Humphrey Ezeked, and Casimir Ezeked. And my sister, Rebecca Ezeked from Nigeria. And my sister, Rebecca Ezeked. Help me to welcome Jackie Okafor, and help me to welcome Victor Ike.
Yeah, they're running.
I'm not speaking to them, everyone that is here, but I'm really pleased that a lot of people traveled so far to come today. I'm particularly grateful that Dr. Alice is here today. She's going to be the first African to become mayor of Reading tomorrow, and she is my mentee. Thank you, Dr. Yohai, for who you are. Dr. Yohai is my professor in the university. Thank you for coming all the way as well. I'm so grateful for everyone. Thank you, Matt Tumen, thank you for Watford, and Mr. Taylor. Thank you, Adam, for Betsy Detman, and thank you, Mavis, for being here. I'm truly grateful. I can see that the Vice Chairman's family, Mr. Mohammed and Abdi Bashir, are also here. Welcome, Daddy, and welcome home. Now, right. Watford has been a home for me, my daughter, and my foster sons and daughters. I've had quite a number of foster sons and daughters in the last 13 years. Despite the challenges of serving as a new migrant, Watford has generally welcomed us and giving us opportunity to grow, thus enabling us to integrate and contribute to the civic society, which has blossomed to what we are witnessing today. This journey began with my election in 2015 as the first African ever elected in Watford Borough Council. I recall then that when I walked into the council chamber, over there, I looked around me, I didn't see anyone that looks like me. But I'm proud that ever since my election, the makeup of Watford Borough councillors continues to reflect the diversity of the population we serve as a country today. Our borough continues to be the trailblazer in Hertfordshire for promoting and celebrating inclusivity and diversity. I'm indebted to God and my political mentor, Mike Jackson, who believed in me and nurtured my political instincts. I'm also grateful to my vice chair, Councillor Chocolate Bashir, and his family for being such a great support. You know, they say in politics there are no permanent friends or permanent interests, but both of us have broken the barrier. We sit across the chamber, but we became permanent friends and permanent family members. So I'm really grateful for the support here. The faith has actually brought us together today to become chairman and vice chair at the same time. I'm humbled to become your first citizen today. As the first African to hold this position in Watford, I see this as an opportunity to bring fresh perspective while championing inclusivity. The theme for my tenure is togetherness, and togetherness will be reflected in all the events and community engagements which are carried together in the coming year. My mission is to showcase the beautiful and diverse communities that make Watford unique, thereby promoting connectedness and togetherness. As chairman of Watford Borough Council, I'm honored to dedicate my year to supporting incredible charities that make a real difference in our community. My background as a social worker and a psychotherapist has given me an invaluable insight into the challenges faced by the most vulnerable in our society. I understand what it means to be in need, and my social work training has instilled in me the values of empathy, self-determination, and human rights principles, which I will lean on as your first citizen. I've chosen to support 3 charities that speak to these values this year. The first charity I will announce today is the Child Books Project by Watford African Caribbean Association. Supporting young people is at the heart of the Child Books Project by the African Caribbean Association. Established in 1976, WACA has been a pillar of support for African and Caribbean communities in Watford. Through Tribe, they provide media, music, opportunities, sports programs, mentoring, creative arts, food and health support, and essential services. Thank you for the work you do in Tribe, and thank you, Daisy and Clyde, for being here today. My second charity is One Vision and Macmillan Cancer Support. One Vision has partnered with Macmillan Cancer Support to ensure that no one in Watford and 2 rivers is left behind in the fight against cancer. Through their Cancer Champion project, they are tackling barriers to cancer treatment for ethnic minority communities, providing the much needed support and advocacy. Macmillan Cancer Support and One Vision are embarking on a journey to create a shift in cancer support, one that is inclusive, accessible, and deeply rooted in the needs of the multi-ethnic and faith communities in Watford. Thank you enough for being here today. My third charity is a charity community which aligns with my commitment to promoting mental health awareness and early intervention within our community. A charity community initiative is committed to empowering individuals and families through a range of impactful programs, from youth engagement to health awareness, particularly mental health and healthy living, to sports, fun fairs, fostering love and empowerment and togetherness. Thank you, Pastor Patricia, for being here. Each of these charities embodies values of compassion, resilience, and unity, principles I hold close to my heart. By working together, we can uplift those in need and create a lasting change. Beyond my work in public service, I'm passionate about inspiring conversations in cultural evolution and integration in our modern world. As a strategic leader and an engaging speaker, I love sparking thought-provoking discussion that encourages critical thinking and understanding. I invite you to the launch of my book, The First Citizen, on the 24th of May. Tonight is not just a celebration, it is the beginning of a journey where we come together to make a difference. Thank you for being part of this occasion. Remember, we are Watford, we are bold, we are ambitious, we are innovative. Thank you, everyone. Now we come to the election of the Vice Chairman of Watford Borough Council for the year 2025-26. May I call on Mayor Taylor to make the nomination for Vice Chairman?
Thank you, Faith, and congratulations. I would like to nominate Councillor Sahel Bashir for Vice Chairman. Speak to the next year, Sahel.
Any other nominations? If so, these will be taken. So can I call on Councillor Khan to second, please?
I second Councillor Bashir as Vice Chair.
Thank you. Any other nominations? If so, this will be taken as amendments to the motion. Can I ask Council to vote for the motion? Councillor Sahel has been elected as Vice Chairman of Watford Borough Council.
We now come to the confirmation of the Chairman's Consort and the Vice Chairman's Consort. I'm pleased to confirm Chief Friday will be due as the Chairman's Consort. I'm pleased to confirm Mrs. Abada Bashir as the Vice Chairman's Consort.
Camera's gone again.
Thank you. I would like to ask the returning chairwoman, Councillor John Allen Williams, and her consort to join me. On behalf of Watford Borough Council, I would like to thank you for all your hard work during the year and present you the past chairwoman. I would like to invite the retiring chairwoman to say a few words about her year in office and present the check to her chosen charities.
Thank you, Chairman. Council Favour Equity and Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to Watford Borough Council. I'd like to welcome the lieutenants, our freeman of the borough, the MP. I'm not going to forget the mayor. Stand up, mayor. We want to give you a round of applause today. Thank you for being here to share this meaningful moment in my life and in the history of Watford Borough Council. I am Councillor Dawn Allen Williamson, and I have the profound honor serving as the first Black African Caribbean in Watford's history. This is not just a personal milestone, it's a celebration of how far we come as a community. It's reflection of inclusive, diverse, unity, Watford we continue to build together. Serving in the role has been a privilege and journey of renewed personal and professional growth over the past year. Mayor Peter and I engage with residents, support our local businesses, and represent our borough with pride, both here and beyond. The first was the honor of welcoming the Jamaican High Commissioner, His Excellency Alexander Williams, and his wife, Mrs. Coral Williams, to the town hall. It was a proud day, not just for me personal, but for our whole borough. We were joined by Mayor Peter Taylor, my consult, Alicia, the Deputy Lieutenant Luther Bissett OBE, Clive Sanders, Albrecht, and many other esteemed guests. It was a beautiful reflection of a deep and enduring ties between Watford and Jamaican community. Hope this will even cement the importance and impact that foster diversity, equality, inclusion can have on sustain a project community. The second was presenting the Innovation Black Chairman Award, recognizing council's employees, community volunteers, and champions who go above and beyond. It was an honor to award Sonia, Barbara, Tony, Andy, Anthony Joshua, and Clive Bennett, each of whom embody service and community spirit. And please, Anthony Joshua's aunt is in the house today. Welcome. To Chief Executive Donor, Liam Hanna, thank you for your tireless support and sense. To Ellen, don't hide. Samantha, Philip, Michelle, Barbara, Caroline, Louise, your dedication, fundraising efforts at the Audentia Ward raised £800 for my chosen charities makes a real difference. I also want to thank the Democratic Service, Sandra, Laura, Barry, as well as the mace bearers and the COM team. I appreciate you all. I appreciate the schools, the young children and head teachers, especially Jillian at Beachfield, that support me this year and show great community spirit. This year I focus on supporting two vital charities to my heart. The Goli CIC provides education and mentorship for young people from diverse backgrounds. Manna Food Bank offer essential support to individuals and families facing food insecurity and better. Through community events like Sponsor Walk in Cassidy Park, which raised over £6,000, and Watford's first ever Black History Month celebration party raised over £5,000. We have contributed at last positive change. A heartfelt thank you to our generous donators. One Life Events, A1 Taxi, Berkeley Home, Hilton London Watford, and Wimpy Taylor. And to those who walk alongside me, councillors, Glenn, Anne, Jenny, and Lisa, who's not here today. My consult, Alicia, Pastor Patricia, thank you for your solidarity and spirit. As I step down, I embrace the title of a retired chairwoman. I do so with deep gratitude. The experience, the relationships, and the progress we have made together will remain with me forever. Mayor Peter and Chief Executive Donna, thank you for your support and guidance through this experience. It was truly been an honor to make history under your leadership. And they won't there. And to all who support me, thank you from the bottom of my heart. We have made history together. And we lay a strong foundation for a more diverse, inclusive future in Watford. Thank you. This year I've been really fundraising. I really worked hard and I'm happy and proud to announce 17,603. I will now call
It goes just at the crucial time every time.
Can I also call the councillor that working on this possible and Glenn? And he said that here, can you join this call, please? Jenny didn't come and walk, but she reached her target of raising.
Just double click on it, gets it.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us today. And I would like to thank you for coming for this ceremony. I'm very much looking forward to my year in office, and I will propose a short adjournment for the council meeting. It will recommence at 7:30 p.m. to consider the formal business of the day. Thank you.
We are standing for chairman.